Hey, so I've just spoken to the Boss Morris crew. Um, she's told me that they have a variety of costumes of the beasts. The only one they don't have is the cow. I'm going to send you the images. They're so good. And she's cool with them both being filmed getting ready and at their property, and then they'll take you out on a short drive to a spot where they normally do a dance, and it looks great somewhere outside. So that's really cool. And they won't be available until after 11 a.m. tomorrow, which I thought you wouldn't be there before then anyway. And then they just need to be wrapped before 6 p.m. But yeah, super exciting.
29th of May 2025. It's about 10 in the morning. This is the 5th day of my trip. Yesterday I drove from Birmingham to Nottingham. Before I left Birmingham, I went to get my plates attached in a mechanic in the middle of an industrial estate in the hood. Realised when I got to the mechanic that my plates weren't even on my bike. My bag wasn't even on my bike. It had just fallen off randomly. I think I'd been hitting some speed bumps too hard slightly before. So that was super sketchy. Laptop, cameras, all the footage from the trip, everything was in that bag. So I was shitting my pants. But got my license back on, drove from Birmingham to Nottingham, met Coffin Goblin, who was like a sick Finnish young goth, and just spent a couple hours with her. Filmed her dancing in the woods. It was super beautiful, like light hitting everywhere. It was lovely. And then from Nottingham, drove to Leicester, where I am now. Leicester is a bit weird. And then this morning I'm driving 101 miles to film an all-women Morris dancing group. Morris dancing is an old British folk tradition, and they look super cool. So yeah, I downloaded an app that is going to help me go on scenic routes on the bike, because I've just kind of been stuck on the motorways. It's been a little boring. The app has an ultra windy option. One of the reviews said, I used it a few years ago, found it to be utterly peerless at trying to make me ride anywhere I shouldn't be riding. Golf courses, rivers, private gardens, military firing ranges, lakes, farm fields, etc., etc. Made for some interesting adventures. So I'll be on the whip with a new map format. I'm still going to get a map when I can find one. And that's it. I'm going to go and find these Morris dancers. What's up? Hi. Hi.
I'm Lily, this is Josie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good. Can I get you a drink or anything?
Oh, that would be cool.
Epic one, haven't you?
Yeah, 101 miles.
Oh, wow.
Do you want a cold drink or a hot drink or a a coffee? Or...
Oh, coffee would be cool, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so there's boss bits here. And I've got more of our beasts in my van that I can get out if you want things in here. Or excuse the dog.
No, it's all good.
Biggie Yowie.
Beasts in the van?
Yeah, because we've got quite a few. Have a menagerie, I was telling Valerie on the phone. It's whether you want them in shot in here or whether... Well, do I need to get them out of the van sort of thing?
Here, I guess, would just be like portraits of you guys and then portraits of the masks, and then we just do the little dance thing, and then that's pretty much it.
Great.
So it's I work really fast.
Great.
And what's up with Morris dancing? What is it? Where did it come from? I don't know much about. Would you call it a folk thing or a pagan thing? Folk thing?
It's a folk.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Well, I think it's a folk thing. The earliest can be detected. Was it 14th century? And it was like a regal court dance. It was like a sort of an entertainment.
Yeah.
Not
pagan, really.
Not pagan, but then it died away. Then there was like a big renaissance of it, early 20th century. I was getting mixed up. Is that right?
It's kind of a couple of rounds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn of century.
10th century. And so a lot of our dances are based on traditional Cotswold Morris, which is like hankies and sticks and stuff.
Like a stereotype.
If you go up north, there's lots of clog dances or sword dancing. There's all sorts of different...
Are we in the Cotswolds?
We're in the Cotswolds.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like Gloucestershire and Oxfordshire is kind of Cotswolds area.
Okay. And where do the masks come in? How did you blend them with the Morris dancing?
Well, that's kind of... So most sides, which is what you call like a Morris team, have like they're called like a fool, so it's almost like the entertainer, the person that goes and whips up the crowd, or like if it's one that's for busking or something, and then sort of like hobby horses but traditionally sides have one, but I think because we are all artists, really, most of us, nearly all of us actually,
mainly art school, a lot of creative.
Okay, sick.
Couldn't just stop at one because we were like, oh, wouldn't it be great if
okay,
so
cool.
they've just kind of grown along with us,
and it adds like another sort of aspect to our performance. Presence, like
especially if it's like
kids love
it. Or if it's like a stage performance, and they're quite obviously they're quite big.
It adds another sort of layer to what we do, because Eugene, there's lots of wool industry around here historically, so all the wool is from these parts, and the fabric we used to make cloth here, and there's all sorts of ways we sort of tie it in with the area that we're from, which lots of
cool
sort of do, but it kind of makes it a bit more authentic.
It is about 6 p.m. in Stroud. I just filmed the Morris dancers. They were lovely. Interesting to hear a little bit about the history of Morris dancing and them trying to put a modern spin on it and all the interesting projects they do. I felt inspired because it's such a beautiful place to sleep outside. So I bought a sleeping bag and I'm going to try my best to sleep on the beautiful hill as the sun comes down. My sissy bar is about to fall off. This is a big deal because I strapped my bag to it. So I bought a lot of different stuff to try and fix it. I'm not good at DIY, so fingers crossed I can fix it. And then to try and find a sleeping spot. Now, I'm scared of serial killers. I'm scared of big cats. I'm scared of local thugs. I'm scared of homeless guys stealing my shoes. I'm scared of dragons, wild boars, snakes, spiders, being poisoned by a loved one. thunderstorms, lightning, earthquake, flood, tsunami, and a variety of other things. But I should be okay. Now, earlier I saw a tree perched on the side of the hill that I thought would be a beautiful place to sleep. However, now that I see people around, I think I might need some more coverage. So, let's see what we can find. It is 11. I'm sleeping on the side of a hill in Stroud. I've always wanted to do this super intense wild camping, so it does feel like an accomplishment, even though it is absolutely terrifying. It's cold. And I'm terrified of wolves. I texted the dancer I filmed earlier and she was like, there's no wolves, there's just cows later on in the year. So now I'm less scared of wolves, but I still threw all of my food in a bush so that I wouldn't attract them, because that's the kind of maniac I am. I'm sleeping in between two bushes. I've got my mat, I've got my bag. I'm using my main bag as a pillow. So that's it. I gotta try and get some sleep because tomorrow I drive 3 hours to Hemel Hempstead to film Wilma, the drag queen. So yeah, super exciting. Peace. I called 15 hotels. Nowhere has bookings. I don't know what to do. I need to just find somewhere warm. Alright, that's better. Is that my motorcycle? I see something. No, that's just an empty lot. The fuck is the road? My fucking dumbass didn't realize how cold it gets at night. And now I feel like a fucking moron. On your own, shivering in a fucking sleeping bag that thin, scary. Every fucking noise I heard, I thought it was this zombie cow trying to eat me, or a fucking wolf, or a crazed farmer. So yeah, not ideal. But the map said that I'm 2 minutes away from where it told me to park. Alright, this feels like a positive, even though I'm still stranded. It's 4 a.m. I have nowhere to sleep. This feels positive. I got my bike. Hiya, I'm trying to get a room. Do you have anything available?
Fully booked, I'm afraid, sir.
Oh. Oh my god, it's hot. Oh. Thank you very much. Mmm. Mmm. Hiya. Sorry to disturb you. I'm desperate for a room. I'm freezing. You don't have anything, do you?
Problem is, past midnight, trying to get it done will be a bit of an issue.
Say that again?
It's past midnight, so trying to get it done is going to be an issue.
Oh no.
It literally wouldn't even let me check you in.
Oh. It's the 30th of April. If I've been saying it's May beforehand, that was incorrect. It's April. Everything until now has been April. It's the 5th day of my trip. I got my first breakdown. This bolt has flown out that holds the exhaust on, and the tire has just suddenly gone really wobbly. I broke down right next to a busy roundabout. I could not find anyone to come and fix it, to come and grab it, and all the nearest garages are like a 1 hour push away. So quite tricky. Trying to see what I can do. Sorry. Bro, is it okay if I come with you? Yeah, that's all good. Thank you, man. $40, $60, $80, $100, $60, $80, $100.
Yeah, thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. Oh yeah. How are you? Yeah.
That's a sissy bar, that's nice.
Yeah, my friend built that for me. This bolt fell off today. Wait.
What, side stand bolt?
Other side. Sorry, this one.
Oh, the swinging arm.
I don't know if that's...
Oh, let's come out. Here, look. Look.
I don't know if that's what's causing it to wiggle. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it would do, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's binding, you need to line it up and kick it through.
Does your main stand work? Centre stand?
Yep. Because I was riding and it just started going like this, and
It would do, mate.
Oh, so maybe it's not a big fix then, is it?
No, you've lost the nuts falling off the end, mate.
Oh. So I can get to Hempstead today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can get it back in.
Legend.
Lift that exhaust up.
Oh yeah, it's a bit.
Right now. That's it, go on, that's it. Come here. There you go.
That's it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be loads of tools and drills and...
Well, it is, mate.
It is, because we've got to go and get a nut.
Oh.
It is, mate.
That's good though.
That's one of the nuts.
Someone I called told me they could look at it in June.
What?
Huh?
Where's you going?
Went from London to Northampton to...
Yeah, what on this?
Yeah, Northampton to Nottingham.
This morning?
In the last 5 days. Nottingham to Birmingham, Birmingham to Stroud to...
What on this?
Yeah, Stroud to here. Here to
Fucking hell.
Lewis to Brighton to Hastings.
Is that what you're going to do now?
Yeah, I got 8 days left.
Yeah?
Yep.
Sit on it and make sure it bounces up and down alright. Sit
Yep.
on the boy.
Yep.
Take it off the stand.
Yep.
That's right there.
Yeah. Legend. Thank you. What do I owe you? Whoa, cool workshop.
Just a drink. Yeah?
A drink?
Yeah.
I can throw you some squids.
Go on in, mate.
What do you reckon?
Oh, you know. Break down, isn't it?
Ah!
Score.
Are you sure?
Score, 20 quid.
You sure?
Yeah, that's lovely, mate. Yeah, cheers. Go on, mate.
Ah.
Where you going?
I'm going
Where you
to
going from here? Where are you going from here?
Hemel Hempstead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Good to see you. Thank you. Don't want to be sidetracked, living the life on the edge. Oh, I wanna go back on the road again. Don't want to be sidetracked, living my life on the edge. Oh, I.
It's the 30th of April. Never been happier to be in a Travelodge in my life. I feel like such a baby and a fraud because my first time while camping, I just couldn't hack it. It was freezing. I was terrified of wolves. I was freaked out of serial killers. So I just left at 4 a.m. Got on my bike. It was freezing cold. Coldest I've ever rode in. And I rode from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. Hours and hours and hours. Nobody had given me a room. I called 40, 50, 60 places. Nobody had given me a room. And then as the sun came up and it hit 11, after, 6 hours of trying and driving, I noticed my bike get a bit wobbly. Boom. Something's fucked. I call a recovery van. Costs like 250 quid. Recovery van takes to this mechanic. The mechanic is like, bro, that is a seriously important bolt that's completely fallen out. If you drove for another couple of minutes, your wheel would have come off when you were driving. And I was driving 50 miles an hour on A roads, on B roads, on winding country roads. I would have just died. So it feels like a slight blessing. Fixed my shit up. Got to Watford. I'm going to chill, sleep, transfer all this footage to my laptop, blah, blah, blah. And then I have Wilma, the drag queen, who's our next subject. So yeah, pretty scary, pretty exciting, pretty hot, pretty cold, pretty intense, and now hopefully pretty chill for a few hours.
Hi Josh, I see that you're doing a road trip on your motorbike, and as your mom and also as an old press photographer who rode her motorbike all around the place, I just want to give you a word of advice. Just be careful out there and watch other drivers because it can be a bit mean on those roads, and enjoy your trip. Okay darling, bye.
Hi. Stressful.
Yeah, gosh, I've had about the last few hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
How are you?
Good.
Hi.
Tina, lovely to meet you.
Josh, nice to meet you. Hi. What's up? What's going on?
How are you? We've had a lovely day, honestly.
Cool.
Studio.
Whoa, dream. Hi. What's up?
Having a nap. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Sorry to disturb.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Maybe we could start. If you could tell me about this place, this amazing place.
This place is, I kind of just call it the Shed, and I'd say it's kind of like a Soho rehab for the Soho divas, troubled girls.
Truly.
And just kind of love to sew for each other. I'm like the seamstress of the group, so having friends over, making outfits, like practicing, just rehearsals, getting into mug.
Cool. And you have a group.
Yes. Well, we are a drag collective called Mode, French for fashion, and it also references Mode magazine from Ugly Betty. But we're just a group of young artists who kind of came up like in London and have kind of been really taking what was behind the history of our craft and really taking it and making it our own.
What does drag mean to you all? I know it's a broad question. Why is it important?
I love drag because it's like contentious. Like, I think especially with like the political climate of like 2025, like dressing up as like exploring and like celebrating gender in like all forms and all the ways it applies is like something that the world is really like refusing to get into right now. So it means that, and also means I get to look gorgeous. Like, also love just dressing up and smoking weed and hanging out and admiring each other.
Cool. Are you all best friends?
Yes. We're going to the fair on Saturday.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the fun fair.
The fun fair? It's the 1st of May 2025. Today marks a week of doing this project. I started on the 25th, so it's officially 7 days. It's 2 in the afternoon, and I'm just leaving Hemel Hempstead on the way to Bognor Regis. I have a day off, so I'm going to go chill. Bognor Regis, it's just a little coastal town, supposedly a bit shitty. I'm just going to rest and work on the films a little bit. Last night in Hemel Hempstead, I spent the evening with 4 drag queens, Wilma and her friends. They have a collective called Mode. They were all super nice, super welcoming. And they had this amazing wooden barn where they get ready. Wilma makes all the outfits. So yeah, I got them dressing up, them dancing. They were just listening to all their favorite songs. It was beautiful. So I'm feeling good today. Loads of crazy stuff has happened so far, but I'm still here. The bike's still intact. And I'm excited to get on the road. I got a 3-hour drive, about 100 miles to Bognor Regis. So that's it. the side of a fucking roundabout again. Realised my engine's fucking hanging off. Look at this shit. The fuck is this? Every day something new! I got one screw left. This one's falling out. This one's falling out. At this stage, I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue what to do. Day 7, 3 p.m. I meant to almost be at Bognor Regis now, but my bike is broken down. As I was driving, I looked down, saw half of the engine hanging off. Called the nearest mechanic I found. He asked what bike I had. I said Honda CG 125. He was like, "Oh mate, those things are bulletproof." I'm so fucking sick of people telling me my bike is bulletproof. It's a fucking piece of shit. This thing has been in the mechanic about 8 times. I've probably spent 1,500 quid getting it fucking repaired, and it's a 1,200 quid fucking bike. So I'm fucking sick of it. Driving 3 hours a day is long enough without having to do it on a fucking broken bike. So I gotta get to the mechanics. I gotta see if it's just a case of the screws in the engine. If it is, great. If it's not, I might have to fucking figure out how to do this trip another way. It's 4:30. The dream is a bit dead. My bike is fucked. The clutch is gone. There's an oil leak because the engine was hanging off by one screw, and I'm stuck in Hounslow. So for the rest of the trip, I'm on my feet, buses, trains, whatever I can do to finish this off. Back home on my boat, and I realized I can't even get inside because I've paid someone to put a door on it for security. Now I can't open the door, so I'm double stranded. Oh. As you can see, I'm back on my boat. It is day 7, the 1st. My bike is fully done. I was on my way from Bognor Regis, broke down in Hounslow. Was going to keep going to Bognor Regis because I got a little hut on the beach to stay in for the night. But it was 2 hours away, and then it would have been 2 hours to Lewis tomorrow, and it was only an hour home. So I just thought I'd cut my losses, come home, chill out for a bit, recalibrate, get some fresh t-shirts, get a fresh pair of pants so I don't stink anymore. But I'm locked out of my boat. Reason being, someone broke into it just before I left and threw all my shit in the canal. So I got these doors, I'm getting these doors made so people can't just walk in off the street anymore. Now, I need to figure out how to finish a fucking project. I have to go to Lewis, Brighton, Dungeness, and that without transport is tough. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna chill, gonna have a look at some footage, and I'm gonna mourn the death of my beautiful bike. Peace.